Today, we're dishing out the iconological proof for the ultimate Sansa Sandor shipping. We so adore this idea. We will break down the tourney at Ashford Meadow and the Trial of Seven from the Hedge Knight, showing how this tourney pantomimes Sansa Stark's suitors and points to Sandor Clegane as her final love endgame. This theory rides on the shoulders of fandom giants, especially Kate of the Canals on Tumblr, whose work on metaphor and symbolism lights our path. I call these tools pantomime and iconology. Before we charge into Ashford, here's a quick appetizer to whet your appetite. Picture Joffrey at his wedding feast, getting gifts. Tyrion hands him a rare historical tome. Tywin presents a Valyrian steel sword, called Widow's Wail eventually. Joffrey, being Joffrey, slashes the book to bits, losing chunks of history off the table. This is a pantomime for the comet that triggered the Long Night, wiping out the known historical past, a comet-induced interregnum. Swords and comets, folks. They're always woven together in Martin's iconology. Now let's tilt at Ashford. In the Hedge Knight, Dunk and Egg attend a tourney at Ashford to honour Lord Ashford's daughter on her 13th name day. 5 champions defend her honour, but other knights can challenge them in jousts. By the penultimate day, these 5 hold the titles: Lionel Baratheon, Leo Tyrell, Tybalt Lannister, Humphrey Harding, and Valar Targaryen. Notice those names? 4 of the 5 mirror Sansa's suitors. Sansa was betrothed to Joffrey Baratheon. There's a scheme to wed her to Willis Tyrell. She marries Tyrion Lannister. She's now tied to Harry Harding. Baratheon, Tyrell, Lannister, Harding. Coincidence? Nope. That Harding name surely raises eyebrows in parallel to Sansa's suitor interests. So what's the takeaway? The 5th champion, a Targaryen, hints Sansa's next suitor could be one. Maybe Aegon, aka Young Griff. The tinfoil hatters might whisper Jon Targaryen, but I'm steering clear of that dragon's den. But hold up. There's a final winner at Ashford, and he is our Sandor clue. After the jousts, Ser Duncan the Tall, watches and muses if he could best Valar Targaryen. Then, chaos erupts. Dunk clashes with Prince Aerion Targaryen, who attacks a Dornish puppeteer, Tansel. Dunk kicks Aerion's sorry hide, defending the weak. Aerion demands a trial of 7, claiming the Andal's 7-sided god ensures justice when 7 champions fight per side. Long story short, Dunk's team wins, Aerion backs down, and Dunk stands tall as the true victor. So how does Dunk, our final winner, link to Sandor Clegane? Sure, there's plot evidence for Sansa Sandor, cloaks, songs, you know the vibes. But we're diving into pantomime and iconology. Here are 10 killer connections between Dunk and the Hound. The Hedge Knight opens with Dunk digging a grave. Sandor's last seen digging graves on the Quiet Isle. Dunk joins the Kingsguard, but he might never have been knighted like Sandor, the first non-knight Kingsguard. Dunk has a cheek scar. Sandor's face? Burned and scarred. Dunk's drawn to red-haired Lady Rohanna Webber and her long braid that brushed past her thighs. Sandor's got a thing for Sansa's auburn braids. Dunk meets Tansel, who says, "I'm Tansel Too Tall, the boys used to call me." He replies, "You're not too tall. You're just right for..." Dunk gasps as he is blushing hard, and Sandor calls Sansa taller too in a Clash of Kings, quote, "She's taller too almost." Tansel performs a Florian and Jonquil puppet show. Sansa sings Florian and Jonquil to Sandor, who demands her song. Dunk tells Jon the Fiddler he's drunk as a dog. The Fiddler offers him a place as a sworn sword, like Sandor as Joffrey's dog. Dunk threatens to send some dogs after Egg, who says Dunk has none to send. Dunk replies, "I'll get some." Plus House Clegane's sigil, 3 dogs. And if Dunk's progeny in the Westerlands actually became House Clegane, think about it. Big guys, dog lovers, it fits like a glove. Dunk's wound is treated with cloth strips in boiling wine. Arya treats Sandor's wounds the same way in Storm of Swords. Dunk leaves Stony Sept to serve Sir Eustace Osgrey. Stony Sept is where Sandor meets Arya. Martin's spinning a yarn here. The Ashford Tourney pantomimes Sansa's suitors, with Dunk as the final winner. His ties to Sandor, graves, scars, dogs, and red-haired ladies scream that the Hound is Sansa's endgame. Imagine Sansa, dreaming of white knights, finally landing with "I'm no Sir, Sandor Clegane." Poetic, right? Now some bonus tinfoil. Humphrey Harding dies in the Trial of 7. Valar Targaryen later succumbs to the Great Spring Sickness. Could these pantomime Harry Harding and Aegon's fates? Chew on that. Thumbs up for Tansel Too Tall, shouts to the fandom's giants, and stay tuned for more secrets from Septa Shaena's productions.